live. There we go. We are live on the encoder. Um, the um, the crypto price is 16.8. So you guys that were watching last night, hey Beez, you're a hero. We're gonna be talking about you today. The big hero is right here. You're the big hero of the day. You should hear this dog bark when he wants to be heard. It is frightening. His bark is frightening. It's unreal. I mean, when he barks, it's like if I get a hold of you, you will die. That's what the bark sounds like. It's like I know if I can get my jaws around you, you will die. And I'm like, it's the most frightening bark. And then you look at him, and he's just the cutest little thing. He's just so cute. Oh, I love this little guy.
83.
Hey, Mark.
Yo.
Yo. Let's turn that volume up on that jet. Not going to have a super long show this morning. I got to go grocery shopping with my mom at some point. But we'll have fun. We'll probably get at least an hour in, if not more. We'll just see whenever she wants to go. I bought the dip last night on Bitcoin, and right now I'm excited. Doesn't mean the market's not going to drop lower than where I got it. But I was just like, yeah, it's the lowest I've ever seen it. I had a good feeling that it was going to come back up for some reason.
Beezle.
I was looking at it, and I thought to myself, yeah, I'm going to get some more, and I'm going to try to get it the lowest I've ever bought it. And last night, I bought crypto the lowest I've ever got Bitcoin. It was the cheapest I've ever gotten it. And that's an accomplishment for me. It's a milestone. I'm really excited. I want to ride it back up. Carl the Moon has got a really good outlook on where it's headed. I hope he's right.
Morning.
The whole bottom could drop out at any moment. As we found out with crypto, anything can happen. But I'm really excited about being able to get the lowest buy-in that I've ever got on Bitcoin. So I got a quarter of a Bitcoin. I bought a quarter of a Bitcoin at 16,460 was the total. With the fee, it was 460. So very, very low, and right now Bitcoin's at 16.8. So, I'm increasing the value of my investment. It already increased 2.5%. So that's like a year's worth of APY in 12 hours on my investment. Think about that. So somebody that was invested in a 401k, they'd get the same thing if they had that much money in, but it would take them a year, what took me 12 hours. If you play the market right and you learn it and you take advantage of these times. See, my biggest problem was when I got paid, I'd go out and buy all the crypto with all my money. I was a store of value, right? My timing was off, so I was timing the market wrong. So I figured out finally after all these times, I'm like, I can't just go buy. I have to wait, and wait for the market to be where I want it to be before and keep my money as cash and just be ready. And man, this time I got it. It's not the first time I did this. Maybe the third or fourth time. I'm getting better and better at it, though, and I'm feeling more comfortable about doing it. I used to be more uncertain about my purchases, and now I have more confidence because of my timing, and it's all about timing for me. But, feel free to tune in, and I'll keep you guys always informed as far as where my investment is and how it's done me. Right now I'm totally underwater with my investment. It's where I expect to be right now while the market's underwater. But if in 3 months, we go back to, $40,000 Bitcoin, man, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like the drum major at the freaking prom parade, marching around. I'm all excited. I see you a bong and raise you a bong, Jiminy.
Big Mac 83. My 401k sucks.
Match that.
Do what now, Jiminy?
I'll match that.
Oh, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Jiminy. Cheers, Big Merc. Cheers, Josh G. And everybody that's over there on Rumble. You guys, I'm going to refresh that page too. Hey, I sound like a big game show host. Why do I talk like this? I don't know. Because it's fun. Okay, there we go. Let's close this. And cheers. We've got some
83.
war news too, which should be pretty interesting. What we were just talking about, drones.
Watched a video of these guys welded inside the tent.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's real or not.
No, it's real. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, just a bit.
Talk about a captive audience.
Good morning.
So I was watching CNN this morning, and they just reported that Iran just sent 250 more bomb drones, suicide drones to Russia. 250. And then they showed a video of these fuckers being launched off a boat, and it was just like I told you. You could see them all stacked on top of each other, and they just go wow, so fast right off the boat. And I could just imagine a swarm of those coming in at the same time. They were showing the destruction that they're doing. They're pulling people out of buildings and shit, cities on fire, people evacuating, power infrastructure, everything's getting destroyed. The capital city's under attack. Russian troops are moving into Belarus, getting ready to invade. And CNN does a puff piece on fucking Snake Island.
Are you serious?
Dude, I told my mom, I'm like, they're going to do a puff piece on Snake Island. Watch. She's like, what's that? I'm like, when the war first started, the Russia tried to take this island over, and they sent a ship over there, and there were some Ukrainian on the island, and when they were confronted, one of the Ukrainians says, hey, Russian battleship, go fuck yourself. It became this big rallying cry for all of Ukraine and the world to, rally against Russia. And, it kind of died out. Everyone kind of forgot about Snake Island, and nobody fucking cares about it anymore. And Ukraine's actually taking it back from Russia. And they showed it. And there's nothing there. It's a fucking wasteland. It's worthless. It's not like they've got equipment there that they can launch to attack or anything. All they can do is look out at the ocean and see the Russians as they come to invade. That's it. Maybe get a cell phone call ahead of time. Yeah, we see the Russian ships. Oh, well, the satellites already told us that. What the fuck are you doing on that island? Oh, you know what you're doing on that island? You're serving a purpose for the war narrative. That's why those soldiers are there. They're not under attack. They're not fucking fighting anybody. They're not seeing anything. They're just being kept there as a token, of the resilience, the resiliency of the Ukrainian people. Look how strong and defiant, their defiance, and it's not, you're not being defiant, okay? Russia's moving into Belarus. They're about to take your whole fucking capital, and they're going to destroy your whole country while they do it. And you guys are talking about teeny, itsy, bitsy, wee, fucking Snake Island and nobody gives a fuck about it anymore? You're kidding me, right? That's the CNN reporting. And if you are wondering what the state of the war is, look no further than that stupid puff piece by CNN that's trying to get every last dollar out of Americans that they can to ship over there and keep this fucking war going for their fucking advertisers like Norfolk you up your ass Grummond.
I saw Ukraine soldiers and NATO on the news this morning caroling on the battlefield like WTF.
Really? I saw Tiger Woods Christmas caroling. I'm like, what a fucking joke. What a fucking joke. I'm like, the guy's looking up the words in the song. It's like a big joke. He's trying to find the song, that they're all singing. And it's like everyone knows the words to the song.
Good morning.
It's so stupid. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Like, he needed the words to say, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
I know it's I wish.
But wait, what's the last part? Oh, and a Happy New Year. Yeah. I needed the words to see that.
Yeah.
And a Happy New Year. So we got notifications, guys? I'm assuming yes. Good news. Yeah. Well, we're getting new notifications, I see, with a thumbnail image. That's good because it shows me what channel I'm broadcasting to now. Wow. Some re-engineered the way notifications go out to actually show me the channel instead of just showing me the background image. And now I'll be able to find these channels, and a re-engineer actually did something right at YouTube. Duck lip slow clap.
Yeah.
Super duck lip slow clap. Super slow, super duck lips, slow, super duck lips clap.
Josh G. Umfoo.
We haven't done duck lip slow clap in a long time. I like duck lip slow clap. So, 16.8, come at me, Bitcoin. No, I shouldn't say that. Remember what happened to George Bush when he said, bring it on? So, yeah, let's not do that. A bunch of Americans started getting killed all around the world. It's called the Streisand effect. And you should never ask for things you don't want. Or never ask for things you do want to people that don't want to give you those things and want to do the exact opposite. You know, like Elon Musk asking, should I remain CEO of Twitter? That was dumb. You're an idiot. Of course people don't want you there. Of course the majority of people realize what a moron you are. And it was your failure to think that you had won the world over. You know? You fucked up, Elon. You misread human beings. So the bear got chased off by Rogan this morning with just the power of his bark. And the bear was funny because the bear, okay, here's the whole story. We're out here chilling, and Rogan just starts barking that bark at the door, you know, and my mom and I'm like, it's a bear. I'm like, and we can't see because it's dark outside. And I'm looking through the window, and Rogan's just like laser beam focused on one spot. So I look where he's looking, and sure enough, the outline starts forming, man. Maybe like a 400 pound male bear, probably.
He tried to appeal with a pole that ended his ass.
Kinda
funny.
He's coming around the back.
Just a little too late, Elon.
He's coming around the back of the waterfall, right? And I could see this form. And he's kind of meanders a little bit, and the dog keeps barking at him, and he just starts walking towards the dog like, you know, this thing wants to fight me. I'll fight you, bitch. You know, he's a fucking male bear. And he starts coming towards the door real slow. One step at a time. I'm standing there. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? I'm trying to get my fucking camera. I'm freaking out. And Rogan's still barking. And the bear stops and faces off Rogan through the door. They're about 20 feet away from each other. And the dog's just viciously barking. And I finally get my phone out just in time. And the bear, well, I missed it actually. And the bear fucking turns around and is like, I ain't having that shit. Turned around and walked right back the way he came. He's like, I am not. And he fucked up one of my avocados. He pulled over one of my avocados, but he didn't kill it. I was able to stand it back up. So luckily, he did have it knocked over. He was trying to eat it. So, good job, Rogie. You know, saved some of the freaking trees today. And, dude, that was fucking crazy to see him stand off against that bear like that, bro. It was like, all I got was just in a really bad video. You could just barely see the outline of the bear moving off camera. It was a horrible video. I was sad. So
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, I wish I had found my phone faster. It was in my bathroom, and it was on the
bear
charger.
was 20 feet.
The bear was 17 feet away, probably.
Oh.
I'm looking exactly where the bear was standing, and he was on the courtyard. He was on the pavers. He was walking across the pavers, coming towards the dog, real slow. He was looking at the dog, and the dog kept barking at him. I was like, he's coming closer. I was like, dude, bears are fucking fearless, bro. That thing, you could tell this dog wanted to just kill it, and that bear could hear it, and he didn't fucking care. He's like, I don't care. I'm a bear. I will fuck your shit up. It's, dude, when you see
Yep.
animals standing off like that, it's fucking frightening. Because neither of them are
Yeah,
going to
when
back
they-
down.
yeah.
You know, and
Nope.
I couldn't believe the bear fucking turned around. I was like, wow, dude, you scared him off, Rogan. You fucking scared him off. Because this is
You're
getting,
dumb.
he's thinking this is his territory because he's getting to like these banana trees, you know?
I bet you Rogan got a huge like
It's a,
boost of pride.
oh, dude, we were all praising him and everything afterwards. Everybody's petting him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Marie came out, and my mom and me were like, you're a hero, Rogie. I gave him cookies and bacon stuff, you know? Gave him eggs for breakfast. Yeah, dude. That's, he's, you know,
Nice.
if a person were to come here, he will kill that person. You know, he will just kill it. Because he would try to kill a bear.
Yep.
He isn't going to kill a bear, but he'll fucking be able to rip somebody up. If he grabs you by the ankle, you're dead. He's going to kill you. You're going to bleed out, you know? It's horrendous to see the amount of damage he can do in a single bite. Horrendous.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. And he wants to do it. He just lives for it. I see it in him, man. He doesn't want to hurt someone that doesn't deserve it. But man, he wants that opportunity for someone to fuck up so he can just go off. He just wants to
The
grab onto
Valentine
something and swing
collection.
from it. You know, he just
Right
wants
now
to swing
is a
from your
dangerous
throat.
time for bears up here. If they're not sleeping, they're desperately looking for food.
Man, I wish we could feed them, you know, but can't do that. Too bad they don't like feed the bears like way out in the woods or something, like real far away. I'll figure it out, man. You know, I'm working. Bears are my biggest what's the word I'm looking for? Problem as far as something, you know, when it comes to
It's weird
growing.
you're seeing more bears in the Rango than you do in Northern Mountain.
You got cut off, Jiminy.
I just kind of funny that you're seeing more bears in Orlando than you do in Cal.
Then where?
Northern
The
California.
Valentine collection. Can't believe you
You
just
would
said
think-
that.
Bro, I never saw a bear in California. Ever. I never saw a bear. I can't remember.
It's on the flag, isn't it?
What's that?
It's on the flag for NorCal.
Yeah, isn't that funny? And they were there. There one shit on my driveway, and after I left, two of them came and ate all the fish out of my pond. But I never saw them.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude, they were nice fish. It was sad. Big, beautiful koi fish. And they didn't even eat them. They bit into them and realized they didn't really want them. They're like too bony. I was like, you fuckers. How dare you not know what a koi is? They're ornamental! They're freaking ornamental! What are you doing?
We get a salmon.
I can't believe you just said that. Billy, I don't know what you're referring to. Something about bears, right? What was it I said? We're always joking around about bears and shit, but I have a feeling I'm gonna get killed by one. I have a feeling that's how I'm gonna die. I think that's the way I go out. I think I'm gonna get killed by a bear. I'm petrified of them. When I was walking Rogan this morning, I was looking for that motherfucker, and my head was on a swivel, baby. I was like, that looks like a bear. That looks like a bear. There could be a bear coming out from behind there. That could be a bear. That could be a bear. That could be a bear. That dude, I am just totally bared up. You know, I don't like
How much
bears.
you can do about it?
I like bulls. I like bull markets. I like it going up. I don't like the bear market going down. And I think it's the bear market. I say bear's gonna kill me. It's probably gonna be the bear market that kills me. Oh,
The Valentine
this is the big one,
collection.
Elizabeth.
It's because we eradicated grizzly bears from California during the gold rush. Only black bears and some stray brown bears. And yes, if you want to feed bears, that's how you'll die.
Right? No, dude. I don't want to feed the bears here. I want them fed far, far away from here. I think you misread me. I don't want to. Did I say I want to feed the bear?
No.
Dude, I want to feed the bear so he won't eat my fucking bananas. I want to give him something else, you know? I wish there was like bear food. Yeah, there is bear food. It's called everything on the planet.
Anything it walks up
Anything it wants, that's bear food, right? What's on the menu tonight? Well, let's see what's in front of me.
Like if it came down to it, you couldn't even shoot it because it won't. I would shoot now. Like it attack me. It's not gonna do anything.
Jiminy, there's something up with your connection this morning. I'm not liking it.
Why? What's wrong?
It's cutting you off like every other word.
I noticed that.
Do you have your noise gate turned up high on Discord? In the Discord sound settings, there's like there's a noise suppression, and there's a couple things. There's a compressor, and you could turn all those off and just go natural.
I'm on the mobile version.
Oh, you're on your cell phone?
Maybe I'll trigger it. Yeah.
Oh! I've never used
Maybe it's
I've
like
never
exit.
used it, so I'm not even familiar with the cell phone version.
I'll try exiting go back to the
You don't have any other software running in the background right now on your smartphone?
No, nothing.
Okay.
But I'll try entering. Fix it.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because you're kind of droning off at the end of. He just left. Maybe it's because you're droning. Oh, there he is. He's back. That was funny.
Morning, Nay.
Megzan! What's up, Megzan? Bugzan? Rugzan? Sexan? Lugzan? What's up there? It sounds good right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it does sound good.
Cool.
I thought maybe it was because like you were like low talking at the end when you're like, no. Like, I'm talking like this at first and then I'm going to talk like this. I'm dead. Okay. I need this right here. Because I'm always putting my hands on these. And I don't want them to one day just start getting stained from my hands and shit. So I like to put these on here. Yeah, that helps a lot. Like that. I like that. My little protectors.
Megsy Williams.
I wonder what's wrong with Rumble today, man. One person, one lonely person on Rumble, huh? Who is that one Rumbler, I wonder? Who's the Rumbler? I wonder. What's going on today in the news? There is a lot to talk about, actually. They're getting ready to charge Donald Trump with 4 crimes, man, which has never fucking happened before. It's a big deal. You know, going through court and being sued is one thing, but being charged criminally, that's a whole other court system. It's totally different. It changes everything. And if those charges come down, it's Merrick Garland from the Department of Justice. That's the person who will ultimately decide Donald Trump's fate. Whether he is able to run for president again, or he will spend the rest of his life in fucking prison, is up to one man. Boy, oh boy, I would love to be the guy who makes that decision. What about y'all? Would you guys like to have Donald Trump's life, the whole balance of what goes on in your hands?
Stephen Running.
And do you think you'd make the right decision?
Fantastic news.
What would you decide? Let me hear from you guys in the chat.
The Ballantine Collection. Oh man, I hope he is awarded no bail.
He probably would be awarded bail while the trial's going on, I would think. I don't know. I don't think they'd hold. He's not a flight risk. You know, where the fuck is
Josh
he going to
G.
go where someone's not going to
He will
recognize
have me
his
capped, so
orange
no
ass?
thanks.
You can't hide that belly. You can't hide that belly. You know, people are going to recognize his pear-like figure. He looks like a fucking pear with orange hair. You know, people are going to, you can't hide that. He's a big, fat guy. Everyone would recognize him. He wouldn't be able to go anywhere. No, bro. I made the funniest joke to my mom this morning, and I'm gonna use code for you guys. I said, hey, you know, he could always borrow if he wanted to. As long as I get it back when he's done with it. I told my mom that, and she laughed, and then I laughed too, and we shared a moment this morning. We shared a moment at the table. It was nice. I'm ready whenever you are, just so you know. Right now? Right now? This second. That truck doesn't come until later, right? The truck doesn't come until later.
The Ballantine
I'll get
collection.
it. Remember, there's a bear out there, too.
I would award him no bail, but charge him then give time served. This way Mr. Jaundice would owe me endless favors.
Dude, I call him President Two-Tone now. That's funny you call him Jaundice. I'm calling him President Two-Tone. Hey, Tommy Two-Tone, you got the orange and the white. What's up with that? You like a freaking car. You look like a Toyota Celica. What are you doing? You look like a Toyota Celica Supreme. What are you doing? You got that bright orange skin here, and then you got the white skin all here. You got the white skin here. You got the white skin here. Your ear, it's white. What are you doing? You look like silliness. You look like orange fruitcake. What are you, orange fruitcake there? Orange fruitcake there, pal? What blows my mind, the whole orange thing, is the way Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson started doing that shit. And Tucker did it for a little while. Sean Hannity, I think he still does it. And there were a couple other people that did it too. And I thought it was so funny. And it was like they were their own little clan of Oompa Loompas.
Clownfish President. The Ballantine collection. The orange washes out the white skin and it turns yellow on camera.
He's a white.
There's a white balance Hamer.
Bro, even the stills that never get the color right, and it's nightmarish. It looks like Black Hole Sun when they were trying to intentionally make people look weird and off. Black Hole Sun, won't you come? That video, and the people look all weird and shit, like you're tripping on acid. And that's, Donald Trump is a fucking acid trip. If you look at him, he literally is.
Black Hole Sun. Let's think of Black Hole Sun.
Oh yeah, bro. He's totally Black Hole Sun, and it's like he warned us, bro. He warned us that people are gonna start being like that in the future. What do you think, fucking Black Hole Sun? I get that reference. It's like the world is coming to an end. We're literally in a black hole. It's not gonna last forever.
LOL.
At one point, shit's gonna get really weird around here.
I hear that sound.
I think Chris Cornell had it right. He left the planet before it got too fucked up, And good for him.
Yeah.
He didn't want to see where we're headed, and I don't fucking blame him. It's fucking frightening. So, I will attempt to recognize all of the beauty that still exists today to try to counteract that sentiment. I know it's bad, but it's beautiful outside. We still have nice weather, and we might be $850 billion poorer now that we sent, more rockets over there to get shot down by Russian missiles so that more drones could hit in Ukraine and they can continue this endless war. That is an endless war. That is an endless war that never stops, because it's an endless war that never ends, of war that never stops. It's an endless war. And that is the only way you can say that, because every podcaster and news person that ever just said endless war and stopped didn't really convey the message with just those two words. It literally never stops. I'm sorry. It literally never stops.
The Ballantine collection. Wait till his anti-racism campaign, dubbed Orange is the New Black. He's not creative. That'll be the best he comes up with.
Ron DeSantis is going to be the next president of the United States, man. So there's a ray of sunshine for everybody. That's all I got. More bad stuff, I guess. Well, I got this. I still got a bong hit.
Hey.
Yo, Jiminy.
Hey.
All right. We're up.
Okay.
No law regarding cannabis. That's the Valentine collection, Megzy Williams, and nobody's saying anything in the Rumble, but that's okay. We love you too. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Lee Spanner. Ron DeSantis. I don't think so. Josh G. If that happens, who takes government for Florida? What happens to that state throughout the next presidency? Any predictions? Megzy Williams. Cheers. The Ballantine Collection. When Ron wins, we'll get 5 lashes for a parking ticket. Big Mac 83. Make America great again.
When Ron DeSantis becomes president of the United States, you guys are going to beg to have Donald Trump back. Beg. Liberals will be missing Donald Trump and all of his antics. and his horrible tweets and his silliness and his flights of fancy, while Ron DeSantis is just going to be legislating everybody's freedoms away. That's what's going to happen. Ooh, that's good. I think we're good. Okay. 16, 828, 829, 826. The alts are doing nothing right now. It's all about Bitcoin right now. Alts are all dead. I mean, Ethereum is number 2 on the fucking chart at 2.2%. If that gives you any kind of an indication of how the altcoins are doing.
Stephen Running. Use executive action like Trump.
Oh, dude, he's not going to need executive action. He's not going to need to pass fucking bills, bro. He's going to have the full support. He'll have the goddamn Senate.
The Ballantine
He'll have
Collection.
the goddamn...
Well, it's not a prediction. It's a calculation. Trump stormed the government. He can't win again. It will never happen. Who else is on the ticket? Ron. Nay's doing math, not esoteric flubber flubbadad.
You missed the second kind of math. The other math, Billy, was where Ron DeSantis is polling 22 points ahead of Donald Trump among Republicans. That's the other math. And Ron's not even running for president yet, bro.
Ron DeSantis.
He's not even running for president yet.
When is the election?
When is the election? In 2 years?
Yeah. In 2 years? Okay.
Yeah. What is it, 2024?
This year it's 4 years.
Wait, what year is this? It's the end of 2024, so it's 2 years.
The Ballantine Collection. Oh, he's not on the ticket. He will be.
Yeah, no, he will be. The chances are really good. He's got $30 million backing him right now, bro. 30 or 60, I get numbers confused sometimes. He's one of those figures Ron DeSantis has right now, sitting on from campaign financing from Florida, from governor race against Charlie Crist. Crazy, right? So he's got money ready to start advertising his bid for the president of the United States. He's got plenty of money.
Patrick John Welder. Good morning, Nay. Getting ready for this Arctic blast that's about to hit Texas. -5 degrees, ISNT, going to feel too good.
No, man, get your balaclavas on, bro. You used to use them for sand. Now you can use them for the cold in Texas, you know? Motorcycle riders use those a lot.
Yeah. You need one on a snowmobile.
Yeah, oh, geez.
Your eyes will freeze.
Yeah, especially if you're riding through sleet.
Yeah. Those things go
The
fast.
Valentine
They're
Collection.
like
Google
100
says
miles.
I have 800,000. If I can find it, I'm running and placing a cannabis-based economy. We'll buy food with trichomes.
Google says I have 800,000. Trichomes. I get a lot of trikes in California. All my trikes are in California. I left my trikes in California. And I'm sad.
How many people get that reference?
Mark's like, bro, you got all this cannabis here. What do you want me to do with all this? He's like, how am I supposed to get this to you? I'm like, don't even think about it, bro. Don't even worry about it. I grew a lot of it. Put it in storage. There's a whole bunch of Jack Harrer sitting out there. Holy shit. I don't even have any Jack. I should call him and be like, dude, jack up some Jack
The
Harrer,
Valentine
son.
Collection. I also have $1 in Avalanche. CHA Ching.
You've got $1? I've got like $1 in Avalanche too. Isn't that funny?
Oh.
AVAX. No, I don't know how much I got. I'll check AVAX. Let me see. I've got $71.70 of AVAX. It's 6 coins because they're fucking $11.95 each.
The Valentine Collection. Wait. I have 84 cents in Avalanche.
You had to check again, right? It's changing. So this is we talked about this. We said that March would be crypto. It'll be March. That's when everything takes off. We say it all the time. And by December, giant crash in 2023. Am I going to get out when I make a massive amount of profit and buy again? I don't know. But I got a whole year to try to figure out what I want to do. And if the market goes the way some people are predicting it's going to go, then hopefully by March, we should be seeing maybe record numbers. And things might be different because more people might get into it. The dollar might start decreasing from over printing. They're making too much money. So, I don't know. There's a lot of factors. You know, we got to pay for this war somehow, man, you know? I'm trying to fucking blow my ears out. Both my ears clogged up and shit. Hey, Maddox back up to 80 cents. That's a good sign. Um, Geez Louise. That's a really good sign. Uh, so Maddox at 0.72% over its 24 hour. Ethereum is at 2.22% over its 24 hour. Litecoin is at 2% over its 24 hour. And everything else is, much lower. Are we looking at a move right here? Yeah, we got a drop in volume and a drop in value both on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on Matic. So there's a big blast on Binance. We should see it on Harmony. We'll see it all the way across the board right now. Watch for these big green bars, guys, on the right side. You're going to see it. You're going to see these just blast. I'll show you. Here, you'll see it right here. This one, look at this one. This one's huge. Here, that's huge. This one, here, that's Ethereum. There's another one. Here, we'll see. And right here, Bitcoin right here. Let me move the chat out of the way here. And you guys will really see this as it happens. I want you guys to see this as it happens. That is look at the volume coming in. You guys see this, right? You guys all see these giant green spikes. So once you see those spikes, you want to look at these candles. You want to look right here at this candle, these three yellow candles right here. You want to look at this yellow candle next to this green candle over here. And keep your eye on that now and see if now that the volumes come in, are we going to go up? We got to get through 820. It hasn't got to 16,820 in a few minutes. I've been watching it. It's got to get over that point. So if it gets over 20, here we go, 18. See it bouncing? 17. So it's it's reconsolidating. There's 710 up on the board. And there it is, 821. Boom. Okay, that's a Bollinger Band right there. So now that it's got over 820, it should start moving upwards. So we'll see. It's got plenty of volume backing it up. Plenty of volume. The trend is upwards, guys. The 24-hour trend is upwards. And so what that means is I'm looking here. I'm looking at this. This is an upward trend. I'm looking here over the 24. This is over 12 hours it's been moving up. It's not sustainable, but for right now, it's game time. It's fun to watch. Get this just about the right size there so you can just make out what's going on and see that Bollinger Band, that support, that level of support and resistance, it's now a level of resistance again. That 820, so this is called a reconsolidation. It should only last a second, and then we should get blasted with more volume. We should. I don't think the drop's going to happen yet. And the market's open in 45 minutes. So in 45 minutes, we should see exactly what's going to happen today with crypto. We're going to get a really good taste of what people want to do when they see where everything is. Man, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Matic are just like, wow. When you look at their 24-hour. What a jump from the all-time... I want to say it's the all-time low of Bitcoin since I've started purchasing Bitcoin. I swear. I don't know. It got down to... I don't know, 15 something a week or two ago. So it wasn't that low. It's not the all-time low, but it's like the second all-time low. And of all my purchases, all-time low for sure. You know, I've never been able to buy cheaper than that. There it goes. There it goes. It was a reconsolidation. Now look, it's just strong like bull. Look, strong like bull. Look at this market. Bro, people are coming.
John Blaze. Remember when you met that lady at the park?
You guys, remember that this 820 is an important Bollinger Band. Okay? We blasted through it, and everything else should start following now. So I'm going to be looking at all the other currencies to start moving upwards. Matic's got a long way to go. It's at 81.6. So it's got to get all the way up to freaking 90, which is a long, long way. 90 is a long, long ways off. Its high is 80.73. It's horrible. The alts just aren't really exciting right now. But if Bitcoin can move out, I know, right, Josh? It's just the weirdest thing, isn't it? It's the weirdest thing. .48 is where Bitcoin is. It's just staying right there. Trend is it's a double upward trend right now on the 24-hour, which is beautiful. Okay. They say the trend is your friend. I'm going to show you this really quick. Watch. For one thing, over the last 12 hours, you got this movement, right? Also, the very last leg of this is upwards as well. So that's a double upward move. It's a lot of trending upwards right now. It's a very good, healthy sign. We've got 39 minutes before those markets open. 39 minutes. And people are showing up to the office early, I have a feeling. I feel like there's a lot of excitement. I feel like this is what's going to happen. There's going to be some tremendous buying. It's going to boost up really fast, and then a lot of those people are going to sell. And then they're going to dump, and they're going to dump the price. And I don't know if this is going to keep happening. And I don't know if that's what happened 12 hours ago. You know, or it was more than 12 hours ago. That big crash downwards. Um, Yesterday afternoon, was it? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. No, it wasn't more than 24 hours ago. I'm looking right at it. It was 14 hours ago, something like that. I don't know why I couldn't figure that out all of a sudden. I forgot how to read the crypto chart for a second. But then I remembered. I got my senses back. So we just gotta wait for that buy-in, man. I wonder what the buy-in is. Crazy upward trend all the way across the board. All 6 of the cryptos that we're monitoring right now are reflecting a double upward trend, except for Cardano and Binance. Binance and Cardano are now showing a slight trend downward on the short term, on the 1 hour. Their 24 hours are still trending upwards, but they're hooking downwards, while the other 4 that we're monitoring, the 4 to the left, those are all hooking upwards. We might be seeing a reversal on Cardano and Binance here, though, so we'll just keep our eye on it and see how those 24 hours play out. Now we're under 820 again. So this looks like more than a reconsolidation here. Let's see. Bottom slowed down. That's good, but it's not a high bottom yet on the candles. Yellow marker. Great. Yep, there was a drop in value and volume, and they coincided. Here and here, the volume bars and the value bars both were going down. And when that happens, it'll result in this green and yellow spike. You get that across the board, it's a really healthy sign. You want to look for a high bottom on the next candle. So we don't have a high bottom. It's not a good sign. It's not going to be a lot of movement until this bottom right here moves up. So right where you see that yellow marker, that's the bottom of the next candle over, the green one next to it. And you'll notice it's not really much higher above it. So that doesn't reflect a lot of movement, you know. These are really easy to read when you've been doing it for a long time. You get used to watching the whole market at the same time. And if you just watch these little indicators, you know, you'll have a much better understanding of what's going on. Because it's not confusing once you know what you're looking at. So the volume markers, wow, look at that Ethereum, crazy, right? We've got something going on. The thing you saw get real red at the bottom, those are called volume markers. Those reflect buys and sells. So when you see red, those are sells. When you see greens, those are buys. When you see the bars get really big, that means there's more of that going on. When you see a red bar getting really big and it all of a sudden flips green, what that means is there were more sales going than buys. There were more, so the whole time going up, and then all of a sudden the buys overtook the sales and there were more, and then the bar will flip green. That's all those bars across the bottom here mean, is how many buys and sells are going on. And you look at the one to the right, that's the latest one. You look to all the ones to the left, that's the last minute. Each one of those represents 1 minute of time. Every minute, a new one forms. What corresponds to those is right above that, in the window above, those candles reflect the value. So those candles are just reflecting where it says 16.8, 16.12. That's what those candles are representing. And the top of the candle will show you how high it got, and the bottom of the candle will show you the lowest it went. It's really that simple. The little lines sticking out, the wicks, they show a point where it reached to, but it was just there for a moment. It wasn't there long enough to sustain the candle. So the candle decides, the algorithm of the candle decides, which is actually going to be colored in and which is going to be wick. Right? And then you just go by, generally, sometimes you want to go by those wicks when you're looking for certain patterns, but usually we just use the candle itself. The wicks are handy when you're looking for head and shoulders patterns, or when you're doing, falling wedge patterns or rising wedge patterns or whatever. Right now, Carl the Moon claims he's spotted a giant falling wedge pattern in the overall time of Bitcoin. The overall time frame, which is, they got the 24-hour, they've got the, you can see over the 1 hour, you can see over the day, or I just said the 24-hour week. You can see for a month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, 5 years. Some exchanges offer you different views. He's gone to the all-time one, and he looked at the 60, where it hit 64,000 or 60, whatever it was, at its highest. And when it went to its highest point, he drew basically a line over the top, and he drew a line across the bottom to today, and he says he sees a falling wedge pattern that will only result in a spike going all the way back up to 68,000 within just a few weeks, he thinks. That's just Carl the Moon. That's just one dude. It's neat, and I can show you, while we're talking about all this, I can show you very quickly 3 hours ago.
Could see move in the next, like, let's say 6 months here, up towards $70,000. Now I have
Okay, that's
right
great.
now.
Here
So
we go.
here you can see we have a massive falling wedge, and the target out of a falling wedge is always the top of the wedge. And in this case, the top of the wedge is actually the all-time high of $70,000. So we could see a huge move in the next, like, let's say 6 months here, up towards $70,000. Now, I have
said
many
2 weeks.
reasons to believe that that could happen. First of all,
I don't know why I said 2 weeks. He said 6 months. My bad.
this is a technical reason, but other than that, we can just see that Bitcoin is just very oversold right now. The RSI is oversold. The FUD is just extreme right now. The FUD is really mind-blowing, I would say. I mean, people are FUDding about
Elmer Fudd is here to hunt the rabbits and save you from the evil rabbits. I'm hunting wasquy rabbits is all I do. Hunting wasquy rabbits for me and for you. I am hunting the wasquy rabbits. Wasqui. Hunting the Wasqui rabbits. Oh, what's this? Whoa.
We're joined now.
Hey, you know how I'm always like, hey man, that guy CZ, he's like, everyone's like, oh yeah, he's so great, blah, blah, blah. He crashed FTX and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, he crashed FTX and he didn't have to. I'm like, you guys don't even understand how fucking obnoxious it was what he fucking did. I'm like, we talked about this already. There's so many ways he could have gone about this, and he didn't have to do what he did. And the fact that he did it, it proves that he's fucking inherently evil, okay? CZ is inherently evil, like most of these billionaires are. They're fucking psychotic. Let's hear this report, because I fucking hate this guy, and I fucking hate Fox News. The reporter I'm talking about now. I hate CZ too, but I hate this fucking reporter. But I want to see what they're going to say. I'm kind of curious. Let's check this out. You wasqui wabbits, you.
By the co-founder and CEO of Binance, Changpeng Zhao, better known perhaps as CZ.
Everybody calls him CZ.
Okay, well, I'm going to call you CZ, not to embarrass myself, sir. But Susan is with us. She knows all about crypto, so I'll leave it with her.
Yeah,
Susan,
CZ, it was great to see you last week at Web Summit, and thank you so much for joining us today on Fox Business. So let's, of course, start talking about FTX, because some have said that you are the instigator of FTX's collapse. You've called Sam Bankman-Fried a psychopath, a liar. Was it outright fraud?
Yeah, so I think there's definitely lying involved. He lied to his users, he lied to his investors, he lied to his employees, and he also lied to regulators all around the world, including politicians in the U.S. So, but I don't think we caused it. We may be the last straw that broke the camel's back, but,
No, that's bullshit. No, dude, you're the straw that broke the camel's back, bro. You caused it. You just admitted it. I don't think we caused it. I think we're the straw that broke the camel's back. Do you understand what that means, dude? It means you did it. You were the piece of straw. In other words, if you hadn't done what you did, it probably wouldn't have happened for a long time. A lot of people probably could have prospered for a long time. Some people would have had time to get their money out of that fucking place. Or maybe Sam Bankman-Fried could have been confronted by you and some other investors, and he could have fucking tried to fix what he was fucking doing, or you could have brought regulation in. Who fucking knows, man? They could have frozen those accounts, and that motherfucker couldn't have gotten rid of all that shit like he did so fast. Who knows where that fucking money went? You set all of that in motion. It was you, dude. It was
Billy
you.
Valentine. You have a person that has your Facebook access, meaning they are unblocked. And they make sure to leave a laugh on all your posts. I know they're a troll cause. I can't see their name, meaning I've blocked them already. Big Mac 83. Hash. Billy Valentine. Dude looks like he just won Squid Game.
Thank you, Merc.
I can tweet about a different
One Squid Game.
They'll be fine if the company itself is fine.
Well, Michael Lewis has said that you, CZ, versus Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF, is like Godzilla versus King Kong. So when you looked at the numbers, I mean, they came to you saying, help us out and bail us out, buy us. I mean, what does that say about the balance sheet? It was chaos, according to the Enron settler.
Poll. Which one's Godzilla and which one's King Kong between this guy and Sam Bankman-Fried? I mean, if you answer incorrectly, I will correct you. It can only be viewed one way. Which one is Godzilla and which one is King Kong between CZ and SBF? Go chat. There's only one way to see it. It's not debatable. I just want to make sure that you guys see reality for what it is. Okay? Who's who? Who is who? Go ahead, chat. So simple. This is so simple. This is the easiest question I've ever asked my chat. I can't believe someone didn't just, I'm going to get this one. Oh, it's so easy. Which one's Godzilla? Which one's King Kong? SBF versus CZ. Who is who? You guys are all just like...
Jeffrey Pettigrew.
Jeffrey wins.
CZ is Godzilla.
Yes, Jeffrey wins. Of course he is. And of course Sam Bankman-Fried is King Kong. Look at his hair. There's no doubt which one is the big hairy
Lily
gorilla
Valentine.
and which one is the fire-breathing
Oh,
lizard.
that's CZ. Another
There's-
bullshit crypto fanatic posing as a mogul.
I'm just saying.
Leakmuk 83. Kong SBF.
These analogies are they're gifts that I give to you. They're gifts.
It was a bit chaotic, and also as soon as we discovered that he actually moved user funds without disclosing that, and basically he was lying to everyone, I said, look, this guy is probably going to be in a lot of trouble, most likely going to jail. I
Josh
couldn't trust
G.
the data in the data room anymore.
This
That has nothing to
billionaires
do-
have all this money and really walk around looking like that.
I know, right? That's a good point.
The guy has no more.
Look
to-
at
he's
Bill Gates.
Probably already in a bad position, and he will do anything to lie to get our money in. And so at that point, I couldn't trust any data in the data room.
Okay.
And also with the U.S. investigations, we said hands off.
Yeah, what about the
Yeah.
House Financial Services Committee? Because they are holding a hearing on the FTX collapse. They have invited you to speak. Will you go to D.C.?
I personally won't, but we have teams in the U.S.
But why not?
Binance U.S. is there.
Why not go and answer the questions
busy with
yourself, CZ, and represent the company that you founded?
Whoa, this woman is tough. I love
Leakmuk
it.
83.
Let's go back and hear that exchange again.
If that's any indicator, then my son is going to be a billionaire. He refuses to cut his hair for anything I can't bribe. The kid not even with $100 PSH unreal.
Okay, Mark.
I personally won't, but we have teams in the U.S.
But why not?
Binance U.S. is there.
Why not go and answer the questions
busy with
yourself, CZ, and represent the company that you founded?
First of all, I'm busy building things outside of the U.S. Binance.com does not service users in the U.S., and we focus on other parts of the world. And this thing is important, but I actually don't know very much.
Oh, the one that I'm getting my money out of is Binance US. What, is that not his? Is that Binance US not his? Did somebody is that like another different entity?
About it. I made a tweet that people think that's the last straw on that broke the camel's back.
Jiminy.
But, we look at the data room
Yeah.
for
I'm
a
ready.
very short period of time. We don't have much information.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Well, I'll tell you that in DC right now.
No longer
CZ,
gonna get
that
him,
a
so I
lot
hope
of
you're
people
ready
are
to-
look at
Cheers,
the recent
everybody.
headlines this morning from
All right.
FTX, how they didn't even record transactions by their users and their traders. People are saying cryptocurrency is used by kidnappers, by those that are doing illegal things. Maybe it should be banned here in the U.S.
Oh my God, so's money. So's cash money.
I think, look, there are bad players in all industries. Madoff happened in a very regulated Wall Street traditional finance industry. So this thing
Don't blame the
Just
currency.
because there's one Madoff doesn't mean you shut down all
Blame
the other
the
banks.
fucking player.
I don't think that's the right decision.
And CZ, just to clear the air, I know you grew up in Canada, but there have been questions about links, ties to Beijing. Do you have any ties to the
Told you he
Chinese
was
government?
Godzilla.
We have zero ties to the Chinese government. I've not been a Chinese citizen for 33 years. I've been a Canadian for 33 years. My company, we were kicked out of China. We were banned in China. We have no presence in China, no links to the
Godzilla
Chinese
was
Communist
Japan,
Party or any other government. We're just. I'm a technology
Tokyo,
geek.
right?
We just run a technology platform
Yeah.
business that's turning into a financial services platform. We're not involved in politics. We're not involved with China.
Yeah.
There is a very strong narrative that was pushed by Sam Beckman-Fried that Binance is a Chinese company, and many people still have this in their head just because by ethnicity I'm Chinese.
Yeah.
Both of my parents are Chinese. I look Chinese. I have black hair. But Binance is not a Chinese company. We have
Well,
nothing
bro,
to
you're
do with China or
definitely
the Chinese government.
Godzilla
Can
instead
I
of
just
King
have 30
Kong.
seconds here to ask you on Twitter?
No one
because I know
disagreed.
You put in $500 million into Elon Musk's bid. So Twitter is in, someone say, disarray, a mess right now. Do you regret co-investing with Elon Musk?
Oh, absolutely not. I think Twitter is completely fine. But the platform will stay.
He loves Elon Musk. He's like, stay the course. I said, what course? The course where he's a fucking douchebag or you're a fucking cunt? Which course are you talking about? That's not what I said, but I thought it was funny at the time.
will grow. There is typically some chaos or when during the transition, when you have a new, very strong-minded.
I have a feeling I'm going to be going to the store here
place,
soon.
there will be some
grocery shopping.
chaos. There will be some unhappy people. He's firing people. He's downsizing the team. Some people will be unhappy. It's very normal. We're very, very. I feel even more confident that that's happening very quickly.
Okay, CZ, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Yes, indeed.
That was a very, very good interview. It was very interesting. I enjoyed watching that. Let's see, where are we at with the market? Where are we at with the market? Where are we at with the market? Let's look what's trending today. You guys like my music? Isn't it great? The way it doesn't
Billy
match it.
Valentine
Billy, you're yelling.
says he's worth
Why are you so
17
loud?
BIL
Why are
and
you so
wanted by
loud?
the Chinese government for embezzling. Write that dude's words off, bro.
Oh, really? Wow. Wow, that's interesting. I'll just wait till my mom says we're leaving. She's still got her apron on.
Sean aka Trendy Orca. Way to go, Beezle.
Steve Moore on FTX. This was a classic Ponzi scheme. So
Billy
is
Valentine.
Celsius.
M. Beasleying.
They're looking at suing all the individual actors in Celsius, man. All the guys that were involved. Each one, man. There's all kinds of bullshit going on. I don't know what's gonna happen now, bro. With my recovery on that, it's pretty devastating. Oh, now you might notice that this red bar right here is flicking back red and green. This big one. You'll see they're going back and forth. That's the buys and sells surpassing each other. Green buys, red sells, green buys, red sells. Whatever that minute finishes with the most of will be the color of that candle. Now, I've seen candles change colors after the minute, and I don't understand that. It's almost like it's retabulating or something. So not every candle might be definitive when it's completed. It might take another minute or two for it to determine what the actual outcome was. 820. I told you guys, right? You guys, it
Billy
was
Valentine.
a natural.
Embezzling is legal.
820 was just a natural. I
Stealing
could
dog
see
hugs.
it. Nobody told me 820. I just noticed it, and look at Bitcoin just at 820. You know, that is a Bollinger Band, man. That is a point of resistance and support, for sure. That is exactly what that is, and you're gonna have to look for consistent number over 820 before it starts really moving upwards. And I thought we saw that before, but no, the high is 878. It didn't get that high. So the 24-hour high is 878. That was about, it looks like it was about 9 hours ago. Still trending upwards. Two different kinds of trending upwards right now. Overall, the 24-hour, and on the 1 hour, also trending upwards. Bitcoin. Ethereum looks like it might be trying to level off. And sadly, Matic is showing a downward trend. Cardano and Binance are also showing downward trends. Harmony is also showing a downward trend. It's not good. Not good. Market's open in 15 minutes, though, so. My voice is gone, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something about crypto today. And I will see you on the next show. Remember, in the meantime, I will be on Twitter at Nays Garden. I look forward to seeing you over there on Twitter. Look me up. I'm at Nays Garden. Also, I got a website. It's called truthier.news. You might want to check out my short videos over there. They're fun. truthier.news, my website. Also, Truthier News on YouTube, another place you can see some of those videos. Thanks, guys.